Animal Well is an eerie and irresistible upcoming metroidvania with one very important message for those interested. There's more than what you see on the surface. Explore a surreal, interconnected labyrinth and unravel its many secrets. Collect items, solve puzzles, and try to survive what lurks in the dark. This is a game about discovery and experimentation, and it's entirely non-linear. You might choose to go one direction and not see any obvious ways to progress. That's okay, just come back later after you explore some more, and the answer might just present itself to you. Manipulate the environment, discover creatures that may or may not be friendly, and most important of all, solve a bunch of puzzles. Items in the game have multiple uses, and it'll take a bit of trial and error to figure out what they all are. Among them are a stick we can throw horizontally, a bunch of dynamite, and this glowing yo-yo. In classic Metroidvania style, there is a basic map that contains the location of chests, locked or blocked doors, and some cryptic scribbles thrown in for good measure. I would say Animal Well is a pretty accurate title, as there's definitely no shortage of animals here, and all of them look to have their own weird powers and movesets. The inspiration behind Animal Well stems from mechanics that are usually found in survival horror games, and are transplanted into an entirely different genre. And I can definitely see the influence here. Animal Well looks dark and suspenseful, but the gameplay is more laid back and encourages you to take your time. As put by the game's solo developer, Billy Basso, the game is a layered experience. The first level is something the average player can pick up and have fun with, play the game, and eventually beat it. The second layer is something like 100% completion, finding extra hidden items and secrets that not everyone might have the time or patience for. The third and fourth layers are full of puzzles that might go unnoticed for years after the game's release and could require community collaboration. Some of them may never be solved. And Billy definitely isn't kidding when he says there are going to be a lot of puzzles. In fact, he even included a pretty in-depth scavenger hunt in his Day of the Devs showcase back in June. The first 10 people to solve it would get a free copy of the game on release. I definitely didn't solve this one, but I will still walk you through the solution. First, you had to go to this website, which brought up this encrypted text. Now, a puzzle like this could be using one of many different encryption techniques, so Billy gave us another hint, and that was a picture of this guy who invented the Vigenère decryption method. The deciphered text reads, "Email subject Bluebird for reward." But you were only able to decode the first half of the message using this method. So naturally, your more observant puzzler would recall this shot from earlier in the video featuring a blue bird, which looks suspiciously similar to a Picross puzzle. If you were able to come up with that, then the Picross DS game behind Billy would probably confirm your suspicions. Plug the bird into the nonogram grid format, pull the numbers from the columns and rows, and convert them into letters based on this clue left in the game's map, and you get "Congrats, email subject Palace" to be added to credits. If you lost me there at the end, then you're not alone, because I just copied this from Billy's devlog with the puzzle solution. I've included it in the description if you want to learn more. Pretty fun though, right? One layer of the puzzle left 10 astute observers with a free copy of the game, and solving the second half landed you a spot in Animal Well's credits. In case you need anything else to confirm Billy Brasso's prowess as a puzzle mastermind, he also said, "When I put together the Day of the Devs video, I explicitly told everyone that there was a puzzle in it. From now on, there will be no such explicit notice. Puzzles may be lurking anywhere and everywhere. The gauntlet has been thrown." This project is 5 years in the making, and its engine is also made entirely from scratch. I don't know anything about the technical aspect of game development, but this sounds pretty impressive and has apparently allowed for a lot more experimentation when it comes to pixel rendering techniques. The game has fluid sims and dynamic lighting effects that haven't really been used in a pixel game before, and they look absolutely stunning. To me, Animal Well looks like a beautiful cross between Rainworld and Noita, but maybe a slightly more chill experience, as there's a focus on tension and suspense rather than action. And I do really appreciate the slower pace that the game seems to have, especially since it's full to the brim with secrets. And because I'm the kind of person who likes to take my time and make sure to check out every room and passageway, this is much appreciated. The kind of opposite of this would be a game like Celeste, whose levels got pretty gnarly towards the end of the game. I wanted to find every single hidden secret, but ended up switching on some features in the assist mode to make doing this a little less stressful. But it's still a really awesome game if you haven't tried it yet. And speaking of Celeste, one of my next videos may or may not be about Extremely OK's next game, but you should maybe watch this for now. Oh yeah, and Animal Well will be releasing on both PS5 and Steam. No word on a release date yet.